Morning all. It's Thursday the 16th of July 2026. It's about 8:30 in the morning and I've woken up with the sort of idea of having a nice cycle out on the e-bike, bit of off-roading. Haven't done any cycling for a few weeks now, so going to make use of this beautiful weather. I mean, it's really hot today, it's blue sky, it's sunny, it's beautiful. Not intensely hot at the moment, but I'm sure it will be later. So yeah, not too sure where I'm going yet, but I will fill you in on the way. So here we are, out for a good cycle. See you later. Cheers. So I've only been on the bike 2 minutes and already I'm like, bloody hell, this is absolutely beautiful again. Why am I not out here every single day? Absolutely stunning. I mean, in fairness, it's been bloody hot, hasn't it? And I know today is going to be really hot. But at the moment it's a cool, you know, fairly, well, it's 8:30, 8:45 now, so it's not really early morning, but it's just peaceful and stunning. We go on this little road quite often. It sort of goes into Hayle. I call it the rat run from Cannonstown to Marazion through Hayle. Just a lovely, beautiful country B road. Bit of a bugger when you're in your car, because when you meet someone there's a bit of a reversing up to be done. There's a pop-up campsite here. I don't know if you can see that, but whoever owns that field, it's about 3 years now they've had this pop-up campsite. Absolutely beautiful it is. Unfortunately, they don't seem to get many people there. Bit of a rubbish sign on the road, just says camping in sort of almost youngsters letters, but could potentially be amazing. But it's just peaceful and quiet. It's just gorgeous. Love it along here. So just down here is the turn off onto Long Lane. Just down there. That road is absolutely stunning. Sort of comes out like St Hilary, and then from St Hilary you can pop over to sort of Resudgeon, down through to Prussia Cove, and then all the way along that road, and lots of little small cut-off lanes, bit of off-roading, Halle, just surrounded by just stunning countryside. Isn't it great in life how you can just sort of get around? So here only a few days ago we were in London town having an absolute bloody ball with our friends Kirk and Nicola, prancing around the West End, seeing a show and afternoon tea and Chinatown, Soho, karaoke, having a laugh, posh wine bars. Oh, just fantastic. And now I'm on a beautiful country road just here in beautiful Cornwall. Gorgeous. So I'm now down at St Herth River. This is absolutely gorgeous down here. We've walked this a few times over the years, but not for a while. Sadly, about 5 or 6 years ago, the Southwest Water closed off half of this path, which is a great shame because it was a good, I don't know, couple of 3 miles into Leedstown, and you go past River Valley caravan site, camping site, which is absolutely stunning, but you can't pass that anymore. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But great news, 5 or 6 years on now, they've reopened it. So I'm not going to go as far as there today, but this is a really gorgeous walk or cycle like I'm doing now. Yeah, St. Earth River, absolutely beautiful. Just tried to get something on video a minute ago, but I don't think it come out very well. They have fishing lakes around here. I think it's carp fishing. Obviously it's a pay-in. Oh, sorry, what's around the corner? 2 seconds. No, I thought that was then coming up. So yeah, no, so yeah, fishing lakes, absolutely stunning, love them. Classic village pub, Star Inn, village shop and post office. I just pulled in just to this beautiful viewpoint across this lovely field and out to Tremcrom Hill out there. That's the highest point in Penwith, and where we live is only about half a mile south of that. And I'm just listening to the sheer silence, and I hear this sort of scampering around in the trees next to me, and it just made me think of being on Koh Tao, I think it is. Yeah, Koh Tao in Thailand, and basically we used to hear beautiful monkeys just jumping around the trees. It used to be absolutely stunning. No, Koh Noi, that was it. Anyway, I looked up in the trees just next to me, and there's 3 squirrels jumping around up there. But it was beautiful. One minute there's monkeys in Thailand, next minute squirrels. just come off the country roads now and cutting down through Hayle, and I'll let you know the reason why in a minute. So this is Hayle, the Copper House Inn. So I've come out of Hayle into Phillack, and off at a campsite called Beachside. Apparently this one's been around for donkey's years, but a neighbour of ours said that they're welcoming non-residents. So I just thought, I was cycling by, so let's have just a quick look at Beachside Caravan Park. Wow, so I'm at this beachside caravan park and chalets. Cycled past the entrance for their drive for many years and driven past. Had no idea this was here. Absolutely bloody incredible. It really is. Wow. Another Cornish sort of holiday village. Bloody beautiful. I mean, these chalets look as though they're back in the 70s, but there must be, I don't know, 50, 60 chalets here. 4 or 5 really lovely, modern looking like homes, actual bungalow houses, and probably 100 pitches for motorhomes and caravans, and a clubhouse, swimming pool, bar, restaurant. Just absolutely brilliant, isn't it? It's about 2 miles away from where we live, maybe 3 miles. And there's Godrevy over there. You can obviously get down onto the beach at this point and walk along the coastal path. And then that's St Ives out there, look. Carbis Bay, Lelant, and then other beautiful holiday parks down that way and also up there. But absolutely brilliant. Beachside it's called. Beauty. Wouldn't mind staying here myself, to be honest. But we only live behind that hill. So this is Philip, just outside of Hayle. Beautiful village church. And this is the unusually named Bucket of Blood pub. Never stepped foot in there. Meant to be really good. Really impressed with that beach side. Just got chatting to a right northerner on his holidays in his motorhome. He loves it, absolutely loves it. I asked what type of money, and he didn't really reply. He said, oh, my missus deals with that, but it was 4 nights for the price of 3. But he still didn't say how much it was, but what a lovely, lovely place. So there we are. We're now coming up to an area of Philip which housed another bar, restaurant, huge. I think in the day it was a bit of a nightclub called the Bluff. And this has, we've been there once, I don't know, once or twice in the last few years, just for something to eat and just to sit at and look at the amazing view. Anyway, Nicola and Ilona went here the other day, and apparently it is now a Wetherspoons. So there's now a Wetherspoons out here in Philip, but apparently really, really nice. So I'm actually meeting Nicola Moon here in a minute at 10 o'clock for a little cup of coffee and a bit of cake maybe at Wetherspoons at Riviera Towns. Riviera Towns. This is one of these haven places. Welcome to Riviera Sands, Haven. An empty car park on a sunny day in Cornwall. That's rare. So here we are. This is the Bluff Wetherspoons free house. This will be interesting. So this is a local business, Cove Cafe, been here for many years. We have friends of ours which come here quite often, but we've never been as yet. local family which owns and runs it, and they do really good grub. So this is worth a little look. Cove Cafe, right on the beach. So just been to the Bluff Inn, which is now Wetherspoons, and yeah, really nice. We had just a couple of breakfasts, full English, and yeah, very classic Wetherspoons, very nice, pretty cheap, and but amazing view. So that'll be a really nice place to come. Yeah, obviously it's a big chain of Wetherspoons, but there we are, that's life. And but the great thing is the view is just absolutely outstanding. Again, just along the way now is a complete independent Cornish business owned by local people. Been here for many years, the Cove Cafe. So that's just along the way. So that's just down there. Cove Cafe. Beautiful area. It's all in Villac, just outside of Hayle, and only about 3 miles from where we live, and we hardly ever come here. Here we are. All good stuff. See you later. So pretty much heading back home now. So yeah, fairly short ride of about 12 miles, mainly sort of St. Earth and a Hayle area. But as per usual with these amazing bike rides, just completely enjoyable, totally loved it, and just thinking, why am I not doing this pretty much every day, especially in this weather? So yeah, I'll be doing a lot more of these now over the next few weeks, and hopefully get Nick out as well. So brilliant, been really good. Heading back now, just past the Hayle estuary and then up through into Cannonstown and then home. So yeah, thanks for viewing if you viewed, and see you next time. Cheerio. So actually no, I'm not finished yet. Just going by the estuary, and I thought I'd just pop down to this hide, Birdwatcher's Hide. I've been here once before, and yeah, it's a lovely little place to come if you're interested in watching birds. Well, I'm in the hide now. I'm trying to find some bird life, but at the moment, maybe a couple of seagulls. Normally this place, when you cycle or drive by, is rammed with Canadian geese, which we actually love to see, especially when they're in flight formation. But no, all very quiet here today.